for this review, we have the Star Wars Black Series Darth Maul and Sith Speeder. This is a San Diego Comic-Con 2024 exclusive from Hasbro, and this is done up to look like the original Episode 1 packaging. There was a figure release with this whole style and motif, so this is an homage to it. Um, so as I said, it's got the kind of retro Episode 1 look to it. That's carried over to the top. On the side, we get some photography and uh, some details about the figure. On the other side, closer portrait. On the bottom, same graphics. And on the back, get a nice little photo, some words. Actually, this is quite a bit back here, and normally, you got like a little paragraph, and then it's like multiplied by 20 different languages. There's quite a bit of English text back here, so um, that's kind of cool. This just lets you know this is not a mainline release. This is definitely targeted toward American retail audience. Okay, so that is the packaging. There's also a little call out to Episode 1, 25 years. So let's open him up. There is no legal paper, which is unusual for these Hasbro products. He's got a nice little backdrop, which is pretty useful, although this thing has a bevel at the bottom to, kind of help get it into the box better. And because of that, it's not really going to stand up well on its own. But if you wanted to, do something to reinforce it, putting it up against a shelf will allow it to stand. You could use this as a diorama. The cardboard isn't super thick, but it isn't super thin either. So there's that. And then this is the tray. He's got both ends of his lightsaber, binoculars, and the probe droid, and him and his speeder bike. So let's get him all the way out and take a look at the figure. Okay, so here he is out of the packaging. Pretty sure we've never had this probe droid before. He looks pretty good. There isn't any paint on him. I don't know if he should have any paint though. He's kind of supposed to be stealth, but maybe the, you know, one or more of the lenses maybe should be painted. Otherwise, it looks pretty good. He comes with the macro binoculars, and there is some paint on them. There's a black and red dot on that. The two lightsabers are nicely painted, and I do believe, yeah, it doesn't want to come out, but this is two pieces. Like I can twist it easily. There we go. Kind of afraid to do that, but the blades do come out. The peg is pretty long. So I would be careful about putting it back in. Um, yeah, it's already bending up a little bit. So there is that. He does have the remote control for the probe on his hand, and I'm calling this a speeder bike. I guess this is a Sith speeder, whatever. It does have a stand, and there is some articulation, and I think this could pop off. This does look like a ball joint. I'm not going to do it. because I don't want to fight trying to push this back in, and I don't see a practical reason to take this off. Um, there are pegs for the pedals, so you got a way to kind of stabilize his feet, but something about his body proportions and these pegs, like his feet are kind of like not long enough to go in there. Um, Probably do some finagling with the feet here, but just something to be aware of. Um, the pedals, the handles are a bit more rubbery, so it's going to be easier to get the hands and feet onto them. Um, there is a joint. Yeah, the handles do go up and down, so that is something. And there is some detail on the display. Very nice. It's kind of reflective. I don't know if this is a sticker or if this is tampoed. It does have kind of a reflective nature to it. Um, Seat pads are painted. There is some extra detailing on the edge of the seat. So there's quite a few colors here. This medium tan, this lighter tan. There's some wash, like to simulate sand, dirtiness. There's some light gray and dark gray on the back. So really nice. And then that is what the rest of the seat looks like. So there's that. And then now for our Darth Maul. So this is all new. He is pinless. Uh, the robes are pretty nice. It's sewn to the sides, so when you put this over his head, it's gonna lay pretty well. The head sculpt, I'm gonna zoom in here so I can get this under some better lighting. Is very nice. He's looking pretty angry and evil, but the horns are very spiky and paint apps on the face overall are really, really, really good. And the figure itself, I'm not going to take this robe all the way off, but there is a butterfly hinge for the chest. The neck has a ball point, a ball joint at the bottom and at the top, so he can get some very good look up, look down type motion. There is a ball joint in the waist. He's got a soft goods skirt for the lower piece, in two pieces. So he's got the skirt and he's got like this overlay, kind of like what you would expect Jedi to have. He's got the ball jointed hips, upper, no uppers. Yes, upper swivel was kind of stuck. Single jointed knee and pretty decent articulation for the foot. This is a figure that you would want to have some articulation for. And then he can hold his lightsaber, and you can attach the other end and go for the full drawn look with him. And I'm trying to see. Yep, there's a little peg hole to store the binoculars. At least I think there is. There is a little hole right here. It might be meant for the lightsaber. But there's also a peg on this guy. That's not what that is for. Okay. There is a peg on the back of this, but I think it's just decorational. Doesn't seem to be able to plug in anywhere. Let's see if we can just stick. Yeah, this goes into this hand pretty well. So if you wanted to, you could pose him like this and get his feet oriented, and he stands up pretty well. So that is awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure how they got this ribbing done with this fabric, but there is this kind of ribbing pattern going on in the back. Um, this is nice. I mean, just for the robe has got a lot of stuff going on with it. Um, so yeah, awesome figure. I really dig the package, even though I don't keep the figures in the packaging. It's nice to have that nostalgic packaging, and this vehicle is just really nice on its own. But then you get the figure, and it's like, well, the figure shines by itself too. So we're supposed to be getting another set soon with kind of the final duel with him and Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. I'm imagining it's the same figure, just without the robe, maybe a different face. So we'll see what that looks like. And I guess that should be coming probably next month or so. So looking forward to that. So that's our review. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, tune into more videos coming up. And if you haven't done so, please like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. Thank you.